Good morning, or possibly good evening. And today we're going to continue on with the Planet Zoo build that I'm doing with NiseyBGN, my wife. And we're still doing our competing zoos. Except, I'm not capturing. Why? Why? Every time. Right, of course. So for some reason I had to activate and then deactivate it on OBS. Well, good to know. So this is where we stand right now. We originally did our grassland section. That's completed. And at some point I need to make a digital tour, and I think I'm going to put that video like as a side video to watch while I'm playing, just because. But mine's on the right, Dee's is on the left. As you can see, she's going for more of a traditional zoo, like a zoo that clearly has a animal section and a human section with fancy glassworks and lights and whatnot. Meanwhile, I so far have been going for something a little bit more naturalistic, trying to, get people into the zone, as it were, so they're surrounded by the exact same trees as the other animals and everything. Big in-path walkways and everything, but honestly, I might end up redoing the grassland yet again, because I'm still not entirely happy with it. I think it could have done a lot better. But Nisey's been playing on her own streams, and this is what she's done so far for the Tundra section, which is what we're currently working on. Which means I can't use any of these theming elements, which makes me sad. Well, I'll probably have to use the ice pathway just because I don't know what else I would use. And meanwhile, I barely got started last time I ran this because, quite frankly, putting in the underwater viewing sucked. Like, it severely sucked. This was possibly the worst thing I tried to build in ages, so... Oh, you know what? She said one of these was inaccessible. Accessible... They're both saying accessible. Was it over here? I don't know. Nisey told me there was an inaccessible feeder somewhere. Accessible? They're all saying accessible. I must have had an extra that wasn't working. Right, so I got the penguin section done, including lighting, but I think I want to turn these lights on permanently. The reason being is that it can get a little dark underwater, and that'll make things a little easier to spot as they're swimming around. Yeah. And I think what I want to do is I want to make some duplicates of these. I'm going to put them down in here in the seal section as well. Again, just to make sure that we're lighting up the seals. Alright, so we're going to take you and then... Wrong button. Let's see. No. I'm having a little bit of fumble fingers today. It's not honestly been a great day. I've not been feeling well. I've been having anxiety problems, the usual for me. But the end result is I'm just a little off center, a little not doing things right. So I'm going to be a little doofy today, and I do apologize for that for those of you who end up watching, but that's the way it goes. Alright, let's see. So, I've got you in there. And I want to make one more duplicate and try to... really try to get them lit up in there. Although I will admit the way the light's shining on the glass probably isn't helping any. I might have to do something about that too. But let's have a look at nighttime conditions. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. So let's see. If I duplicate you, can I stash you? Oh, you know what? This might be perfect. Let's see, that's still a little visible from the stands, but if I can put that there. And this was supposed to, yeah, it has a slight color to it, nothing great, but there we go. So now you can see the critters at night. I think I do want to add a little bit more blue to that, though. Let's go with a little darker blue. Yeah, that's a little better. Just looking for something relatively subtle. Enough to highlight the critter, not enough to blind everyone who walks over there in the evening. There we go. Nice calm evening blue. Which means I should probably check the... Yeah, let's go ahead and fix you guys too. Yeah, that's... Yeah, and that makes our penguins visible, which was a goal. So, okay, so I want to duplicate the track lighting up here. I've got my basic lights. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically duplicate them, send them further down, make the same thing over with the seals. Did I mention duplicate or did I move? I duplicated. Good. Good. Now put you over here. I can drag you up a little bit to minimize your impact on the glass. There we go. Good. Did I have any on the ground? I had some on the space below the ground. I can get that too, so... Listen to that calming music. Well, the soundtrack's kind of nice for this game. I do miss the... I do enjoy and sometimes miss the soundtrack for the old Zoo Tycoon games. Which also had some very good music. Let's see. I want to see if I can flatten this to foundation. Nope. Nope. Alright, there we go. Which means I could probably give this a slight push. There we go. we're going to paint you. Nope, nope, nope. Remove. Let's see, we're going to turn on the multi-select tool, I think. Oh, it helps if I hit the right button. Well, I was trying to multi-select all fancy-like, but I guess I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way because, obviously, I did not prep this properly for it. I didn't even know that was there. Just completely missed it. Okay, so I wonder if I have any seal decor I can put on back here, because I put penguins back there. I kind of want to put seals here. Oh, yes. Oop. Not quite as loaded, but honestly, it doesn't stack together quite as well as penguins do. I think it's just in the nature of them. Let's see, I need information. Ooh, that might work very well with... Oh yeah, with the sort of modern look that I had. Where would I want to put it? Turn off that angle snap. Now, I made this a long time ago when I first really started playing this game, and it kind of shows. It's got a big honking bottom part that's kind of hidden in there, but I think it's appropriate. I think it's got a style that matches what I've currently got here in this little semi-aquarium vibe. Question is, did I have audio in this one? I don't think I did. Okay, well that's alright, because I can put audio in now. Educational speaker. Do wish it didn't change that automatically, but what you gonna do? Let's see, that's good. Oh, it even covers a little bit of the top area. That works out. In fact, we can make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And then I'm going to move it over here and switch it to penguins. What?
I finished.
A fish?
I finished.
Oh, you finished. Oh.
I finished.
Alright. I'm going to turn the lights back on, so those of you who are, you know, have epilepsy and problems like that, just turn away for just a second. I'll tell you when I'm done. Alrighty, you're good to turn back. Sorry about that. Couldn't think of the word. Huh.
Photosensitive.
Photosensitive. There we go. Thank you, dearest. Okay, so now that I've got this functional, now I have to make it less ugly.
What are you laughing about?
Nothing. I'm just laughing about the absolute trash that's going to be my exhibits.
Oh, please, like mine are any better.
It's one of those things where every time I start this, like every time I start working on the zoo, like I don't like what I'm working on until I'm done, and I'm like, yeah, this is trash, and I have to go and do it all over again.
Oh, no,
And I'm still done before you.
I know, right? What did you rip out this time?
I haven't ripped anything out yet, but I'm not happy with this.
Well, if you're not happy, don't go any further and redo it now.
But how else am I going to get my idea?
Oh no, you're not ripping out all that underwater viewing, are
No,
you?
I'm not touching it. I don't care if I have to close that section off and just say, yeah, this place is permanently under construction. I don't care if that's what I got to do. If that's what I got to do, that's what I'm going to do, because I ain't losing this shit.
All of the safety cones, yeah, that ramp is so janky. I walked down it in guest mode, and there's sections that are like sheer step downs. I'm like, oh god, somebody's gonna fall.
Yeah, I did what I could with it within the
Limitations
of this friggin', yeah. I did what I could. Let's see.
Infamous for the janky pathness.
Okay, so they need 8,000. They need 5,000. So assuming these are large enough. Oh yeah, more than. All right. Okay, definitely want this one then. So, I'm gonna have myself some bears here.
Oh? So what do you have so far, officially?
Do you mean just in this section, dear?
Yeah, in the title.
So far, I just have the seals and the penguins.
Okay.
And honestly, once I'm done setting up the bears, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna actually like this one's almost properly decorated. I'm gonna keep the stone going along here and everything. I'm gonna cover all this up. But for right now, I want to get the critters in so I can get a good look at what I'm doing and figure out what I'm gonna change.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll probably have at least 4 sessions recorded that I'm gonna have to do. Because, I mean, I didn't fully rip out the links thing today, but I did.
Oh, I just realized I did not check to see how big of a wall these guys need. 6.6 feet, and so, okay, so I've got more than enough. Okay.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You can always raise it, but that might be pertinent information.
I just want to make sure I didn't have to do anything drastic.
It's amazing what happens when you clean your glasses.
Oh.
You can see.
Okay, we're gonna switch you to concrete.
You're not getting an RV tank.
Getting a what?
An RV tank.
What's an RV tank?
Whatever you said.
Oh, that. Oh.
We couldn't afford that anyway.
Yeah, we couldn't afford the cost to drive it, but that's not the point, damn it. Okay, so... make sure you're all concrete, too. No mistakes, no random bears suddenly appearing in the populace. Let's not do that. Did they ever find out what happened with those other
I haven't heard. Like, they found the monkeys. But the last I heard they were still investigating. I don't know if they had arrested one person so far or not. I'm gonna have to look at that in a minute. Why are you on Planet Boom?
What?
Your category says Planet Boom.
Because I mistyped.
I might want to fix that.
There we go. I don't even know what the hell Planet Boom is, but I'm sure it's depressing and probably mobile.
I'll have to look it up in a minute.
All right. Okay, one-way glass is set. Okay, so, in theory, my critters are now ready to be put into place. We're just gonna flatten the foundation all this to make sure they got no little places for them to climb up and screw with everybody. There we go. Oh. All right, let's start with habitat. Okay, there's no obvious escape point. Good, let's keep it that way.
So, Planet Boom sounds like something you would actually play. This chaotic, fast-paced planetary defense game will have you shoot, jump, dash, and teleport across fully destructible planets to fend off enemies flying in from all directions.
Sounds terrible.
It's really pixely, too, like painfully pixely.
Oh, that's because it's probably a cheaply produced junk pile.
It hasn't even been released yet.
Oh, well, good thing I can play it right now.
It says release date June 2024. Maybe that's why it looks so painfully pixely.
It's probably a design choice, dear.
I don't know. It hurts in the eyes.
I'm going to increase the size here. So I don't want to have this all completely flat, but I also don't want to ramp these guys up above the bloody... I don't want to ramp them up above the fence there. So I'm going to basically build a little bear valley.
Bear valley?
And that way we can have a little bit slope to everything, and I'll use rocks to give it a little bit more variation and everything. Let's see. Well, they're not a fan of sand. Let's see, what are they a fan of? They like soil and rock. This right here, I believe, is the grizzly bears. Yes.
They count for Tundra?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I sorted by Tundra.
Huh.
Feel free to double check me.
I didn't know they counted as Tundra. I thought you were going to put polar bears in over there.
I had thought about it, but there's such a trial to make happy. And I've already bought these bears. And no matter what you say right now, I'm not going back. You can't make me.
Oh, I'm not going to make you.
Oh no, I just totally fucking forgot.
I just didn't know you could change your mind.
Alright, let's see. And they like a little bit of soil. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Okay, I'm going to add caving to give them cover, but for now... Alright, so... Oh! They like the champion moss. Oh, fancy.
Don't they want water in the grizzlies? Because that would be a good spot for a little pond.
No, I'm gonna put a pond on the other side, but no, they don't have any water requirement.
Oh, don't forget to put in your... Oh, you should have a water treatment anyway.
Yeah, it should be within reach of it.
On the other stuff.
A bearberry bush.
A bearberry bush?
The irony is lost on no one.
What the fuck is a bearberry bush?
I'm guessing it's a bush that has bearberries on it?
I've seen cowberry bush. I've not seen a bearberry bush. How strange.
Oh, oh. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go beyond Tundra for the sake of having some kind of trees. So I'll probably go Tundra and Taiga. See what I can get here. There's gotta be some kind of tree somewhere. Here we go. Make sure it's not overhanging into the penguins, and so they get all pissed at me. I like to avoid that if possible.
Yeah, because they will.
Alright, let's see. That's going to end up being there. Oh, I can put the festive spruce in there. I'm sure they'd love it. Oh, Jesus.
Hmm?
Oh, I found out the giant cedar is giant.
Yes. Very much so.
Let's update their movement, see where they can chill out. See if I've got any trouble starting. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I do think I am going to make a little pond.
Oh, I haven't seen much
Oh, not quite. That's better. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, didn't even notice that. Alright, so this I do need to align to surface here. There's the cowberry and the crowberry bushes. Update what they can move in. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting in rocks.
So do you have one or two?
I'm going to have two. that should do for cover. I know they're going to need coolers because grizzly bears. We are going to align the surface on these. Again, I like to try to hide these in the terrain if possible. Like, the rule is it has to be visible, but I like it to be as low visibility as possible. So I'll do things like put them up against the fence here. That way, if you know what to look for, you know it's there, but...
Yeah?
I have no idea if there's someone there, dear.
I don't know if I was hearing things. I thought I heard something too. No, I'm crazy.
Okay. Alright, so... definitely want to put in food. Oh, they like the underwater fish feeders too. Oh, that's tempting. Do I have enough room for that even? Inaccessible.
Must have been something in the background of the video I was watching.
Okay, I think I'd have to have a deeper pool for that, and I don't know if I'm going to bother with a deeper pool at this point. Kind of... oh, that's the only feeding enrichment they get. Huh. Okay, well then.
Really?
Yep.
They have no other feeding enrichment?
Nope. Alright, so let's see... still inaccessible. Is it not deep enough?
Probably not.
Oh. Yeah, it just went accessible. It may have been available and I just didn't realize. Alrighty, and then enrichment. Oh, they do climb stuff. Huh. I have not made it climbable in so long. Pine scratching tree.
It's an enrichment object, so it's gonna...
Yeah, it has to have a certain amount of radius around it, I know. Oh! Oh, they do have food enrichments. I'm just a dork.
Oh, were you just under straight food?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound right, but okay.
Yeah, that's my bad. Whoops. Okay. Definitely think I'm going to put herb scents over here. Oop. Too smooth. Got scratching thing. Everybody likes cardboard boxes. Oh, we'll use a fire hose ball. That's... there we go. Alright, so I wanted to add a little bit more rock cover to this. Make this look a little less plain.
So were you making a climbable or no?
I don't know. I could, but it's not going to look really natural. Is that climbable? I wonder.
I don't know if any of the... Well, no, because I guess the koalas climb some of the eucalyptus trees.
Those are all maples. Technically they fit, but they don't fit into what I'm doing, so I could
I
make...
guess you don't have to, unless they're demanding it.
Okay, I don't want to line the surface for this. But I do want position snap. Yeah, I have to go about this the other way. I need to start with a platform. And then attach the logs. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know if you have to put a ramp between the two platforms.
I don't think I have to, because they are specifically going to be climbing these things. Alright, let's see if they can climb. Yes, it's registering as climb. So, are they okay with the terrain? They are okay with the terrain. They're okay with the coverage, although they can use more coverage. So I will probably add some more tree effort here. Trees.
gonna do for guest amenity over there?
I have no idea. A little happier with the coverage. Update the traversable area. Okay, didn't really get screwed with. Okay. Alright, I was going to put more rocks in. Just for decorative preference. And I should have thought of this before I did that. Well, you know what? Yeah, there we go. I can cheat.
Climb that stone?
What's that?
Can they climb that stone?
No. Okay, looks like they are happy with what they've got. So that works for me. Let's go make sure I haven't overlaid my penguins and made them angry. Penguin. Okay, nothing overlaid. Good. Oh, that's inaccessible now. Eh, fuck it. Okay. Okay, so, on to the second animals. I'm going to put time back to closer to normal, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting the facade on this side. Wrong button. Now, I'm going to come through later, like when I'm niftying everything here up. I'm going to come through and add more rocks to all of this to make it a little more natural looking. But for right now, I just want to get it covered, because I'll be able to tell from there what needs to actually get added. Okay. Oh, they're injured. Useful. Oh, that's alright. Okay, they have... Unlike... Okay, so apparently the grizzlies will use deep water if provided. These guys will not. These guys will not use water.
Who's that?
This is a Himalayan brown bear.
He's injured.
Yes, I've already called the vet. Now, I think, unlike the other one, I'm going to make all this a little deeper and just have like a platformish area that they can hang out on that'll have all their playables. Okay, so again, once I unpause, the vets will show up and actually deal with all their problems. So for right now, I'm just going to try to work on this, get this situated. Okay, they don't like sand. And they need snow, unlike the other guys. Let's see. They want only a little bit of short grass and a lot of soil, so we'll do soil. And today, by accident, I discovered that you can click on the thing to get the appropriate tool. You can click on it here where it says what it likes, and it'll select it for you.
Oh yeah.
Had no idea. Okay, got rid of all the long grass I can. We're going to put some short grass right here. And we're going to put rock.
Oh, they want snow.
Yeah, I get the feeling these will be very, this will be a very, I apologize for this, a very bare exhibit. My sincerest apologies. Okay, so they definitely want coolers. We're going to put coolers in here. And I'll hide a cooler in the center when I'm ready. Oh, I may not have power this far. Oh no, I got power. Oh, it's 'cause I'm going at normal speed, right. Alright, so they like themselves some snow. Let's give them some snow.
Is that enough room for two?
Yeah, they actually don't need all that much room. Yeah, it's more than double the room they need. Okay, so... Ooh, Scots pine. That's piney. I won't even pretend to pronounce that. So looks like Scots pine's going to be the best option there. At least as far as putting a line of surface. At least as far as putting tree cover in. Well, there's Himalayan pine. Oh, those are lovely. You know, I really wish they had an option to select multiple plants and have it auto-cycle through them.
I don't know.
Well, can you imagine selecting, say, all 3 variants of a plant? And just having it...
But, I mean, you can have a little more control over height and things and fussing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, imagine if you had a tool that could actually do that for the generalized placement that you have to go through. I'm not saying make it so that you have to always do that. That would be terrible. I'm saying... You guys still happy? Okay. Just saying it might be useful to be able to do that. That's an ugly Scots pine. Maybe over. Yeah.
Sorry, it's gonna crinkle for a minute.
Ah, these busting out her chips. She's really going for the crinkles.
I'm trying to cut the top off so it's less crinkly. I'm sorry.
And in the process, making even mightier crinkles. Yes.
Sorry.
I love your plan. This one's probably exposed, yes. That's okay, because we're just gonna add a little bit more rock here. Okay, got enough hard terrain cover. Make sure these guys can't crawl anywhere too terrible. Nope, we're still good. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to add just a tiny, tiny, tiny thing of water here. There we go. A little bit of natural water for you. Okay, we're going to go to the plants here, and we're going to weird having bearberry bushes in a bear exhibit.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I'm putting bearberry bushes in the bear exhibit. Because of course I am.
That should count as natural enrichment if they have bearberry bushes.
I wonder why they're called bearberries.
I don't know. Maybe Yogi and Boo Boo love them?
Okay, they can get to that feeder. That's good. Oop, that is way too much space.
That thing needs an awful lot of flat space.
Wait, what's that? Oh yeah, no, it took a lot of fucking, like a stupid amount of space. Do they like climables? Can they climb climables? Looks like they can. Okay. Oh, they can only do the big climbables. That's alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oops.
Hey, don't forget to put a water dish down because I did earlier.
I put water in.
Oh, okay. Does he want a potty? Do you have to pee-pee, Momo? You have to go pee-pee? Alright. I need my coat because it is fucking cold out.
I know, right?
They teased us with spring and then took it back.
Oh, please. They've been doing that for how long now?
It's gonna be fucking 70 on Wednesday. I want it to make up its mind. I want to plant my seeds.
Yeah, I'm really glad we haven't planted any of the times that it seemed like an opportune time.
I know, right?
Because there's going to be some pissed off people in this neighborhood.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because we had people doing, like, full yard work, like, a couple weeks ago at least.
I think some people already have their strawberry plants in because people were talking about covering up with plastic bags and shit.
Yeah, good luck.
I was like, oh boy.
Okay, I've got the flickering thing going on, too.
It might be those trees, the way the sun's going through.
No, it's doing it to my bedding right now. I think it's a lighting thing, actually.
Could be.
Alright, so let's see if everyone's still happy. Make sure there's no screw-ups where I accidentally covered something with something else that no one likes. So far, so good. Okay, we definitely need more penguin, though.
Momo just can't escape the pee-pee foot. Thank you for waiting, buddy. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
It's like all males at my fucking... with my ostriches.
Well, I mean, you weren't breeding them anyway, right?
No, but they're getting pissed because it's all males.
Hi, Zuzu.
Alright, let's get you guys fixed here.
Do you remember seeing Zuzu's harness at all today?
It's back there, yeah.
I suppose you want to pee now. Do you have to go pee-pee? Do you need to go pee-pee? Come. Do you just want the goodie? You just want the goodie? Is that all you're here for? You don't want to go pee-pee?
Okay,
No.
so let's figure out what we're supposed to do for them. I thought there was a button to get the thing real quick. Okay. Okay. Right, one male for the Thompson gazelles. They must have been breeding like crazy and I didn't see it.
Hey Ed, I need my sweater.
Okay. Okay, zebra is one male.
On Ed's? Huh? Is that okay? Yeah? Was Ed sneezing? Momo, is that okay? Yeah?
Ostrich is one male. That's a lot of ostrich. Oh god, that's a lot of ostrich just from these two.
Do I even want to know?
I have a lot of ostrich, dear.
Yeah.
Like 2 pages of ostrich.
Oh dear. See, this is why I put everybody on birth control, because I get busy doing other stuff and don't get to
Well, I don't usually have the game running when I'm not observing it, but someone else does. Speaking of which, I should probably make sure all of my animals are on birth control at this point. I think the penguins might not be yet. I'm used to playing on the actual online server instead of the offline sandbox. So I'm used to needing to breed my own critters, so I'm not in the habit of... I'm not in the habit of actually worrying about making mine go on birth control, because usually I need them.
Yeah, I mean, usually if we're in franchise, which we usually are.
Or just doing our own zoos where the other person isn't running it and ignoring our animals.
Hey, who's this side of the zoo, buddy?
Okay, every animal should be on birth control now.
If you hit the thingy at the top, I think it puts everybody on it.
Thingy at the top of what?
If you click the exhibit...
Okay, I wasn't at the exhibit level, I was at the zoo level, so...
Or, I thought there was a button somewhere. Like, click the animal. See the little birth control doodle?
Oh god, there's one poor lonely meerkat left!
Wait. Are you sure?
Yeah!
Else grayed out?
They're all the rest are in the trade center.
Well,
You
what the fuck are they in
monster!
the trade center? I didn't put them there. You did.
You monster!
You put them there. I did not.
You sure you didn't put them there when they were breeding like crazy?
No, I didn't. I just kept telling you need to do something with your animals. I didn't touch your animals. All you. You kept telling me, and I was like, no, I don't want to touch your shit.
The poor meerkat. Just one lone meerkat just sitting there staring. I guess that thing can't climb on the rocks, huh? It's just sitting there. Well, that's sad. Oh well. Have fun, bear. Okay. So, now that I've done the ugly part of actually putting all that shit in there, it's time to decorate this ugly-ass pathway. Go ahead and reset that out of the friggin' little buggers. Alright, let's see here. So, God, this is so terribly designed. Like, I'm okay with this part, but the way it's fronting on the undeletable path really anchors me. I almost wonder if I could get rid of that path entirely by putting this in here. It won't let me fix that, really? Well. Let's see if I can path around it at least. Terrain too uneven for placement. Wow, this is more off-center than I thought it was. Huh.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Oh God, it is. Oh no.
It's alright.
No! No, my very soul crumbles.
Oh, well, I can't help you with that.
God, that explains why I was having so much trouble getting everything to line up. Alright, well, nothing I can do about that. Alright, so I want to sink some rocks into this. Basically, I want to hide the obvious shitty terrain behind rocks. I don't think there's much I can do about the walk down, though. Other than, like, possibly just cover it all with rocks, which is just going to be gruesome. So that's something I'll have to think about when I feel like wasting a bunch of time. That might be an off-stream thing.
I don't know. I mean, you could do, like, maybe a dome over the ramp or, like, a skylight or something.
Well, I'm not worried about over the ramp. I'm worried about in the ramp. Like, once you start walking down the very, very poorly designed, oh god. The very poorly designed ramp. Like, all this is just rock. And not, like, good rock either. But there may be very little I can do about that.
Either that or you put walls along the edge of the pathway.
That would be a bitch and a half for no real benefit, so I don't know if I'm gonna bother.
Are you gonna put snow up there, or just leave it as rock?
Snow up where?
Around the ground of the rocks.
It doesn't seem worth it. I'm actually try putting some plants along the edges there, but that's some awkward shit.
Yeah, cover it with some trees, see what happens.
At least I have many happy penguins.
Why is he hungry?
Might just haven't eaten. I don't know. The bears should not produce that often, so I kind of want to see what happens with them breeding.
There should be a smaller one. What you doing?
Honestly, trying to get my brain to start functioning again.
Your seals don't need any kind of trees or anything?
Nah, they live on the beach, dear. I could try to give them some aquatic, but the aquatic things are sometimes a little weird about what counts. I mean, it's the same thing with the penguins, you know. They actually prefer very little, if no, coverage.
It just feels so empty.
I know it does. But the problem is they also can't climb shit, so I can't get super creative with it. Like, I can't put rock structures in here without making it something they can't climb on. So yes, it is big, empty, and depressing. I think I forgot to turn these on all the time. Yeah, I did. And I can only do them one at a time. Oh no, that's on all the time. They're supposed to be. Just doesn't seem to be.
Did you ever add your other whatever for your power?
I didn't need it.
Do you have education boards up? Talk points?
I don't have talk points. I just have education boards going up for now. I should probably put in some garbage bins and everything, because I'm sure they'll inevitably...
That might be helpful.
Okay, they're all part of the same zone. Okay.
That is my foot. Where are you? Every time I bend down to pet you, you move. There you are. Hi. What's up? Sounds like the saddest muffin ever. Is you out of food? Is the kitty cupboard run dry?
Why do I get a feeling that's misspelt? Yes, that's what I thought.
This orange was extremely tough to cut, or the knife I tried to use was absolute bullshit.
Probably a little both, to be perfectly honest. I was having trouble with my good knife on those.
Cause like I felt like I was just mutilating it instead of actually cutting it. I wasn't sure if this orange was actually good. What, kitty? Oh, she is full of it.
She is.
They've all been a little extra rambunctious today. So are you gonna leave those twinkly? What are those, like red and green, or?
I'm not sure yet. Oh, I like that effect.
That's cute.
Yeah, I like that. That works, even if it is a little simplistic. Okay, watch your eyes, photosensitive people.
There's nothing wrong with simplistic.
Yeah, and at least it added a little decor to that area. Oh, I should probably add donation things even though they don't really matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter for money purposes since we're on Sandbox, but it might make the guests happy.
Okay, I'm struggling with a headache, so I think I'm going to call it for there. Still.
You got more animals in than I do.
Well, yeah, but that don't mean much.
I'm like all crammed in a tiny space.
Well, you've also got all tiny critters, don't you? I mean, you've got foxes and...
I haven't put the foxes in yet. They're going in next time. I've got reindeer and a lynx.
Yeah, so you've got reindeer. I'm kind of surprised reindeer don't need more space, but...
That's how much space they wanted.
Yeah, it's more than. Well, I might be putting some of those in these side things. I might have like walkways for people to get through and everything.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try to put in...
I really might do polar bears in this big thing, though.
I'm gonna put in some kind of restaurant, I think, and tie it into maybe the foxes somehow, because the foxes are so small.
Could be like my old red panda exhibit. I had one that was literally, you know, like they had the enclosure right next to all the seats and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all enclosed in one building. Yeah, I'm gonna save there.
You saved it to the right file?
Yeah, well, it automatically uses the same name, so.
Okay.
Well, anyone who happened to be watching, thanks for joining in, and hopefully catch you next time.